What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. With that being said, man, I'm gonna get right to the topic at hand. Um, can you imagine like having the kind of season that Caitlin Clark had this season? You know what I mean? Where she started, I think that they started out like 2-8 during the first half of the season. Now her team, the last 10 or 11 games, they are 9-2. So they're 9-2. They made a turnaround. They just clinched the playoff. Caitlin Clark has gotten better every game. Every game in the season, she's gotten better. Her shooting is coming along. Her assist is really picking up and everything. But now going into the playoffs, after all that she has done so far in the season, to ask her to elevate her game, I know it seems a little bit unfair, but that's definitely something that, I think she's going to have to do as far, if they want to make it or have any type of success in the playoffs. Caitlin Clark is going to have to elevate her game. And some of the ways she can elevate her game is like she can't have like that a victim mentality, right? So like, for instance, if she gets fouled on one end of the court, she has to like, she gets fouled, she can't stay down that end of the court and just complain to the refs, right, and look for calls. She gotta block that play out of her mind and get back on defense, and try to make some stops. I have seen her, before, like, the ref didn't give her a call. She got, she got fouled real hard, she thought, or maybe she turned the ball over and then she didn't sprint back down the court, like I think she should have. And so that's one thing I think in the playoffs. I think if she carried that over to the playoffs, I think that's going to hurt her. Another thing I think that if she carry over into the playoff is like her inconsistency on defense. Now I've seen her play good defense like in spurts. I've seen her block shots, and play good team defense. She gets steals from time to time. But I think also she can improve her there's a lot that she can improve as far as her defense. Sometimes she get caught on defense, like looking, just she'll be looking one way, looking at the ball, and she'll take her eye off her opponent, and her opponent will cut and maybe get an easy basket. So those kind of lapses, I think, she's going to have to cut back on that. And I think she's got to be, she's already mentally, tough. And I think that sometimes she's going to have to play a more physical game, especially in the playoffs. People play a lot more physical in the playoffs. That intensity is turned up. And that's what I think she's going to have to do. But and for somebody to have had the kind of season that she has had so far, and to ask a player, to step it up even more. I mean, for the fans, I think it's good, because we get to see, we get to see like a high caliber of basketball. And as a fan, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody who's just going to, with every game, with however they advance in the playoffs, I just want to see her game just elevate even more and more. I think it's it's good for the sport. And the way, like I said, the way she can do that is just, she can do that on defense, and she can just not argue about calls, right? Don't look for the calls, or if she don't get the call, she got to block that out of her mind and just, just move on to the next play. That's my take on it. With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe. I want to hear your comments, and I'll check you all out on the next video. But don't forget to leave a comment. Peace.